Dry Cleanser. This week we're going to be talking about nappies. When Henry was born 18 months ago, we had all good intentions to use cloth nappies from the beginning, but as most parents know, those first months are hazy and scary and full on, and the last thing that I could wrap my brain around was doing a lot of washing and trying to figure out cloth nappies. So we ended up using disposables because it was easy. And then later on, when he was about a year old, we decided that we would try and save some money and try and go cloth nappies again. I was really fortunate enough to have been donated all of my sister's cloth nappies that she had used on her children. So it was a no-brainer. We had the cloth nappies there. We would just, I think just the thought of them was quite overwhelming. So I tried them and I found that Henry kept leaking. Like within half an hour of putting the cloth nappy on, he would leak through. And when we decided to start being waste free, I was like, right, I have to do it. I have to use cloth nappies. And so what I did was I sat down and I did a huge amount of research in how to use cloth nappies. And there's heaps of info out there, and I'll link the websites that I've got the best info from below so that you can check that out too and see if there's any problem solving that you could work through as well. And so we are now doing so much better. Within the last 2 weeks I've been replacing, one at a time during the day, and now we are on all cloth nappies during the day, but disposables overnight because Henry is a super soaker. He does fill up his disposables, so we know that a cloth nappy wouldn't cut it overnight. So I'll show you the nappies that we use. I've got a little helper in this little clip that you'll see. Two of them look very similar. This one is one that grows with your baby. So if you snap them like this, it shortens it and makes a smaller nappy, and then you can use these domes to go all the way in. It's got the cloth here, and then it's got the waterproof lining, and then we've got these sort of inners that go inside it. So what I usually do is I fold it like that and then straighten it out, and it's all set to go. Just make sure that when you do put the nappy on that you make sure these aren't tucked in, because if these are tucked in, I found that it will soak through quicker. So this one's a pea pod one. So that's the same deal. I think they come in small, medium and large. This one's a medium one. So the third one I have is quite different. As you can see, inside they just have yellow snaps down here and blue snaps up here. And these are the Bitty Delish, so from Itty Bitty. How these work is they come with colour-coded liners. So this one is one that you fold over like this, and you put on the bottom and you snap in to place like that. And then you get this one and snap that over like that. So it's all colour-coded. Thank you, darling. Already showing that one. Yeah, like that. They too have quite a few, so you can make it quite snug, and as they grow it gets bigger. What I find with these ones is they can be a little bit bulky. You really have to make sure that these are not tucked in. So what's quite cool about these ones is that they come with a booster like this, so you can just snap this one on. So if you're going out, or even for overnight. So those are the 3 nappies we've got for Henry. So once Henry's filled the nappy, depending on whether he's done 1s or 2s, if he's done poos, then what I do is I go and empty the waste into the toilet. You can get flushable liners to put in your nappies so that you can collect the waste and just drop it in. I then take the inners out and I put them in a dry bucket with a lid. You know, when he's filled up his nappy with wheeze, then I take the liners out and put them in the dry bucket. Once that bucket's full, it's like every other day. I then chuck them all in the wash, use a small amount of detergent or washing powder, and do a really hot wash. It helps with getting rid of like any barrier creams or any built up detergent, laundry powder in the nappies, which can affect the absorbency of the nappy. We've had a really hot summer, and so it's been a really easy time to transition to cloth nappies because they dry really fast out in the sun. Tom and I have been talking about what we're going to do when it gets colder and in winter, and we're going to jimmy something up in our hot water cupboard. They dry a bit faster, but I will come back to these nappies and do like a refresher in a couple of months when it gets a bit colder and show you what we've done. So if you've got any questions, just leave a comment below. If I haven't covered anything that you'd like to know more about, then let me know and I might be able to help you out, especially if you're beginning. Remember just to like and share this video, and then you might know people that want to start on cloth nappy journey, and this might be helpful for them. They might have questions that they could come along and ask me about. Remember, every little bit helps. So even if you just manage to do one cloth nappy a day, then that makes a huge difference with how many nappies are being sent to the landfill every day and every week and every year. So until next time, ka kite.